Hi, and I just wanted to make this video 'cause it's my channel. I get to do what I want with it. I felt like this would be a interesting video to some people, to me included. So last year, right, for the second half, I went out to Georgia because I signed up with the Army last year, and I went to do OSUT training in SN11 Charlie. Over the course, and since it's basically just infantry, but take out the lots of urban ops and stuff and just replace it with mortar stuff, we still basically get trained as an infantryman, right? So because of that, you get to shoot a lot of weapons, a lot comparatively. You will get other MOS trainings, like let's say 68 whiskeys, medics, combat medics. Their basic training, because they don't have an OSIT, it's just a AIT basic training to AIT. They only really got to shoot like say like an M4. Infantry, on the other hand, we got to shoot M4s, pistols, machine guns, LMGs, squad automatic weapons. Well, in my case, mortars. We still, well, but anyway, to get the point, the main criteria for this list, for the weapons you see on the screen right now, is I have at least had to shoot them. That's the only requirement. Even regardless if it's like a practice round, live rounds, I just have to at least shoot it or partake in the process of firing a round through it. I word it like that because the mortars. I didn't get to shoot the 120 yet, but damn that, I would. Yeah, whatever. So here we have the list of the weapon systems on the screen right now. We have the M17, the current Army service pistol. It's a SIG, because of course it's a fucking SIG. Literally, because it's only a SIG because the Army got a cheaper price for it. If Glock gave the Army a better price, service pistol would have been a Glock, but it's not. So we have to deal with Sig Sauer, M17 Sig Sauer. The that's Carl Gustav recoilless rifle, recoilless launch. Whatever. I actually got picked to actually shoot the big ass fucking round through it. That shit was pretty nifty. On that alone, that's AT4. That's the BDM bunker defeat munition. Mark 19. M249 SAW. 240 Bravo. The 240 Bravo. You know what I mean? M4 50 cal. That's the 60 mil and the 81 mil. Uh, and criteria is basically just like for each of these criteria, it's mainly due from a firing aspect, but also slightly factoring in handling, carrying it for a long period of time, in comparative sense, especially on those damn ruck marches they make you do during OSIT. Carrying it, firing it, lugging it around, the reload process, fiddling around with it, and off related note, cleaning the damn thing. So here we go. We have 5 tiers. Golden should be self-explanatory. Pretty good. You know, it's pretty good to shoot, but it's not the most fun thing I've ever shot, or the coolest thing I ever shot. Middle of the road. Could be better, could be worse. Underwhelming. Lame. Just wasn't worth it. I would be better off if I haven't shot this thing at all. But it is what it is. Alright. So we're gonna start with the 6 Sauer. Now before any of this, before any of this training, I never shot a firearm. Like at all. Like an actual firearm. I never got to shot one, I never handled one, so the basic OSUT training was basically my first exposure to firing firearms, firing weapons. So, uh, the first weapon you ever get to shoot in OSUT or just in basic training in general is the M4. So, well, we're gonna start off with this. This would be the fourth weapon I ever shot, the Sig Sauer, and on the Sig, one, it was incredibly light. It felt like a fucking paperweight, at least compared to the M4. Even then, that felt light compared to the other things on this fucking list. Shooting it was actually a lot harder than it seems. Like you think, like okay, you shot an M4, got the fucking stock, got everything, overpressured, all that shit. Surprisingly enough, not a lot of recoil. This it has a fucking it got some kick to it at first. Then you pick up this fucking pistol, and you freaking shoot it. It's like, oh damn, what the fuck? Like trying to keep it consistent when that freaking thing when you shoot the thing. To me, at least, shooting a pistol was a little bit more awkward than shooting an M4. But in that same cycle, a bunch of the people there shot a bunch of weapons beforehand, either because they hunted, they were just into firearms like that, or they were a cop, or a combination of one or two, or all three. So it is what it is. Me, it was alright. 6 Sauer, it was alright. Middle of the road. If I shot more pistols, I'd probably be better at shooting a pistol. It is what it is. Alright, next up. Carl Gustav. I actually got to shoot an actual round through it. Not the little practice rounds. You know what I mean? So, I felt like when they have you shoot at the range, the actual one, the sights on that damn thing, because they tell you to aim at a certain tank, and you aim right at the tank, and it freaking goes way, it's like way off by some amount. Even though the sights are right on target, with the fucking range, they carry everything. So, but overall, it was nifty to shoot that thing. So, I'm gonna put in pretty good. AT4 and BDM. I didn't actually get to shoot an actual round. It was like one of those practice rounds. They insert the little bullet in the back, fire, and a little chalk round in it. So underwhelming for these two. Mark 19 and the 50 cal. We both shot when we got to shoot them. It was so in the morning, right when we were en route to the range. It was nice. It was a nice sunrise. Nice sunrise. When we got there was a fucking rainbow and shit. It was like, oh yeah, this was pretty nice. That should have been the sign, because it started pouring, piss pouring rain, and we couldn't wear our fucking wet weather gear because one of our platoon mates didn't have didn't bring their wet weather top, even though everyone was saying that it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain the next day, but no, he didn't want to fucking do it. That guy later got his bed flipped and shit. So it is what it is. But yeah, racking the fucking Mark 19 was significantly more complicated than it needed to be compared to the 50 cal. We shot the 50 cal first and then the Mark 19. But both were. But it was pretty nifty to shoot the Mark 19, because come on, it's essentially a full auto grenade launcher. Like, what's not fucking cool about that? It's fucking badass. It would have been better if it wasn't piss pouring rain throughout that whole day, though. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, next up, 249 saw. When we went. Now, when it was finally time to shoot the 249 saw, because for the last few days, it was just nothing but 248 Bravo. During the day, which was for like one of the days it was raining, one of the days it was sunny. Then we did a nighttime iteration, it was like it was freaking shit. Yeah, it was freaking shit. So when it was raining, that part. Also, when it did rain, it fogged up the sights, and then your iPro gets fogged up. It was bad. It was bad. But then again, it's a 240 Bravo. Just freaking just spray and you'll be good. Cause it will hit something. It will hit something at some point. But anyway, besides that, uh, when it was time for the saw, I was pretty far back in the lines, so I during the course of it, multiple rounds would get put through those damn saws, and like 90% of the iterations through those saws, it just kept jamming and jamming and jamming. You know what I mean? So when I went up, I got my little pork chop, put that sucker in, racked the fucking thing back. I was getting ready. I was ready to go. I was ready to go. And looking through that damn little iron sight on that saw, bro, that the games don't. The games make that shit fucking big as fuck. Because when you look through those actual iron sights on a saw, bro, those shits are fucking tiny. Like the M4 sights are bigger than the fucking iron sights for a damn saw. But when I went through it, like beforehand, the people who went before me, their shit was fucking jamming like motherfucker. It was jamming, jamming, jamming. I put my shit in. I was ready to go. I let that shit rip, rip, pause, rip again, pause, rip again. No jam. I had a clean run through with that fucking saw. Boom. Easy, easy fucking light. That was light work. Light work. I'll put that in like high, pretty good tier. 240 Bravo. 240 Bravo. I ain't gonna hold you. I would hate to carry this thing on a ruck, but shooting this damn thing, bro, it's so fun. Shooting the 240 Bravo is such a fucking good time. When we were doing quals for it, uh, funnily enough, the dates, the first daytime iteration, it was bad. It went bad for me at least. At least when it comes to hitting the targets, I didn't hit shit. Well, it was like it was like six. I went like 4 out of 12. I think it was like 4 out of 12, 4 out of 10. Regardless, it was not more than half. I went again. It went worse. And the third time I went during the day, it was like an 8. Actually, no, it wasn't it. 8 happened during the nighttime area. Basically it was low. But when the nighttime iteration came around, you know, you had your fucking one single nod. You got the damn hex on the damn thing. The only reason I did so well on that nighttime qual though was because I was watching the patterns of like of the fucking strobe lights, which you could only see when you had your nods turned on. So I just kept watching the pattern. So when I went on the damn 240 Bravo, I just laser focused on that pattern. Boom! I got a solid 8. It was 8 because a couple of targets just refused to went down or just didn't register. So it is what it is. It was a good fucking qual though. I enjoyed it. I felt like fucking Rambo having the damn the belt, the ammo belts of like 7.62 or like around my neck like it's fucking Rambo and shit. It was so good. It was so good. Goated fucking what? Goated time. Goated. M4. Well, it's the M4. Everyone shoots the M4. Yeah, it's there's nothing really to write home about. M4. I did get a couple burn marks grass after shooting the M4 because I shoot the shit left-handed because I'm a left-hander, and I also shoot the shit with the stock all the way in, so it was bound to happen. But it is what it is. There's nothing really to write home about. If you went through the army, you went through basic, hell, this goes for pretty much all the fucking branches because all of our fucking service, all of our damn service rifles is the damn M4, I think. But ain't pretty much ain't freaking AR platform. Any AR platform, there's nothing really much to say. It's just all right. It's just all right. 50 cal. It's a fucking 50 cal. Like, come on. Like, that shit was easier to handle than the damn Mark 19. And plus, since being since like for the last couple of drills, I got to at least get up close with the damn 50 cal. And bro, that shit is fucking nice to look at. Nice to see up close. Okay, let's see. 60 mil. Getting pull the trigger on 60 handheld is pretty damn good. I don't know if I'll put it in good though, because I haven't used it for long enough. But at the very least, that and the 81 are gonna go into pretty good. Also, because it's job's sake, but yeah, most of these weapons are pretty good. If I had to switch them around, yeah, yeah. On the second look, going through this list again, I would put actually, yeah, hold up. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, fucking Sig is going to underwhelming. Gustav, Ait, and I'm keeping the 240 Bravo in front of the 50 cal because I shot the 240 Bravo more than we ever did with the 50 cal. Let's see else. What's up? But the yeah, Saw M4 Mark 19, both the mortar systems. If I was allowed to shoot the damn 120, I would have had that shit on there, and it'll already be goated because it's the biggest fucking mortar. Get to shoot that shit. Come on. But since I haven't, it's not on the list. Basically, these are the practice ones. Sig is going underwhelming. Gustav is out middle of the road. And yeah, and these yeah. I'm this will do. This will do. So yeah, that's about it. For this video. Next video, I don't know what it will be about. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, peace out.